Hey, my name is Matias Rengel with Guitar Control, and today you're going to be learning drop 4 voices. If you have any questions, please leave it down as a comment, and remember to click the link in the description or the annotation to get the tab. Let's get down to it. So this looks a little bit complicated, but it actually is very, very simple. Let me break it down for you. So the first chord that I'm playing is actually a G major 7. It looks more complicated, but if we take it to the root, it's just that, G major 7. Then we have an A minor 7. I know these are not the exact chords that I'm playing, but I'm just showing you the beginning, how it starts, so you can understand where it comes from. Then I am playing again a G major 7. And then finally, sort of like an E minor. It is a variation of it, but it's still an E minor. So for the first chord, what I'm doing, you're gonna see I'm going a little bit like this, right? I'm like, so the first chord, what I'm doing, so that you know, I am just playing, I'm putting my ring finger on the 7th fret of the 6th string. Then with my pinky finger, I am covering, this might be a little bit hard at the beginning, but with practice it's gonna come up. I am basically covering the 7th fret of the 3rd and 2nd string. See, just like that. And then with my index finger, I am playing the 3rd fret of the 1st string. So what is this? I mean, why did I say that this is a G major 7? Because what I'm doing here, I'm basically sending a note an octave above. So the note that I sent above was this one. But if I take it down an octave, see, these two notes are the same. But this one is an octave below than this one. Okay, so if I take this one here, I just have, instead of this, I'll have. Okay? Now, this is essentially the same chord I just played. It's just a different way of playing it, right? So what if I take now the highest voicing in this chord an octave below? Right now the highest voicing is this one. If I take this one down, there, it's gonna end up like this. And this is essentially a G major 7 in first inversion. That's all it is. This is the G major 7. The one that I'm playing here, it just has this note here. A G major 7 has a G, a B, a D, and an F sharp. So what if I start that chord from the B? B, D, F sharp, and G. I will have this, B, D, right? That will be my first inversion. I am starting the chord using, it's the same notes that I'm using here, but it's just starting on a different place, right? So what if I, instead of, this is the whole concept behind drops. What if I send the second note to the top? That's basically all, you know? So here I have a B, a D, F sharp, and G, right? What if I send the D, which is the second note right here, right? B, this is B, this is D. What if I send the D sharp, the D, an octave up? It's just gonna be, which is basically what I just played, right? And I send this one above, and then I send this one above, and I end up there. So this is just a G major 7, basically. So the bass player could be playing boom, 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 and you could be just boom, 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 just to make it, it could be totally playing a G root, and you're just playing the inversion, and it's totally cool. Anyway, that's the first chord. And the next chord that I'm playing is this one, which is an A minor 7 in first inversion again. See? Very, very simple. So for this chord, I'm playing the 8th fret of the 6th string. Then I'm playing the 9th fret of the 3rd string, the 8th fret of the 2nd string, and the 5th fret of the 1st string. Okay? Then I'm going up. Another inversion here of G major 7. And here I'm playing the 10th fret of the 6th string, the 11th fret of the 3rd string, 8th fret of the 2nd string, and 7th fret of the 1st string. Just like that. This is going to be a little bit of a stretch. I know this is the hardest one to get. The one in between the middle finger and the ring finger is the hardest one. And then finally at the end I have this sort of like E minor 7. And I just move the pinky. So what I'm doing here, I'm playing the 12th fret of the 6th string, the 12th fret of the 3rd string, the 10th fret of the 2nd string, and the 12th fret of the 1st string. And then I just move my pinky up to the 14th fret. So that's it, you know? Now, how about the rhythm that I was playing? I was just basically going with my thumb on the root. So I was just going. So I was playing the root twice, and then I would play the chord. So the root with my thumb, and then with my finger, my index, my middle finger, and my ring finger, I would just grab it and just very, very softly. You have to be very careful about the dynamics here. And I just keep playing this one. And what I do is that I hit the strings, see, like this. Now, you have to be very careful about the dynamics here, and don't be afraid to like mute some notes. You know, this is all about how it feels. You know, you don't want to be playing this like, you know, it doesn't sound good. You want to be like soft about it and be like, you know what I mean? Like very, very soft. Anyway, you can do this with any chord that you want. You know, you can just grab, for example, let's just pick a random chord. For example, let's grab a normal, this one, a D7. Everybody knows this is D7, right? It's a blues chord. We can put it here, and you can just grab it, and you can just send, for example, this one to the next octave, and it's gonna be like, sounds way better. Now this one is gonna be a little bit more complicated to play, perhaps. Let me see. No, actually it's gonna be fine. And now we can send this one, which is the second one. See, what I mean by sending the second one, I mean like the second one in the position. So right here, I have this, my first note, my second note, my third note, and my fourth note, right? So now this is the second one, I'm gonna send it an octave above. So I can have this. And those are really cool chords to play in when you have like a trio situation, or when you're playing like solo guitar. It's really, really cool. And yeah, and that's it. Experiment with chords. Just remember, send the second voice an octave above and keep trying it out, and yeah. And that's it. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson and that you're able to expand your chord knowledge through these new drop 4 voicings, and I also hope that you're able to incorporate them to your playing. If you have any questions, please leave it down in the comment section down below, and remember to click the link in the description to get the tab or the annotation. Also, please subscribe to our Guitar Control channel for daily guitar lessons.